The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers for the next 3 weeks, December 8th to December 26th, reveal that fans will see Thomas Forrester's homecoming, Sheila Sharp's Blue Christmas, and some honeymoon plans. First, there'll be more friction between Eric Forrester and Ridge Forrester as the week of December 8-12 kicks off. This retirement issue will pit some of the Forresters against one another since everyone has an opinion on Eric's future. However, B&B will eventually shift gears and focus on the wedding happening at the Spencer estate. That's where Liam Spencer and Hope Logan will tie the knot, but Sheila Sharp will feel snubbed when she doesn't get an invite. Sheila was counting on presenting a united front with Deacon and showing everyone how much she'd changed at the ceremony. Once Sheila gets left out of the festivities, her claws will come out and make Taylor wonder if she's really undergone that much of a transformation. Sheila will consider becoming a wedding crasher, but Taylor will do her best to talk her out of ruining the fun for everyone else. Since Sheila tends to think she knows best in situations like this, she may decide to derail the nuptials anyway. Hope will be on cloud 9 after Douglas Forrester comes home for her wedding. The fact that Beth Spencer is officiating will make the day even more amazing as far as Hope and Liam are concerned. It's too bad Sheila may barge in and cause some chaos. Even if Sheila waits until the reception, there's probably going to be some drama. Deacon may put Sheila on full blast in the aftermath and wonder if maybe their marriage isn't worth saving after all. This could put Deacon back on the path to divorce and devastate Sheila in the process. During the week of December 15th and 19th, Deacon may lean on Taylor for support following Sheila's latest round of mayhem. Sheila's actions may inadvertently give Deacon the green light to surrender to temptation with Taylor. Meanwhile, Hope and Liam will spend some time alone following all the wedding hoopla. It'll be nice for Liam and Hope to connect privately, so they'll sizzle and most likely discuss honeymoon plans. The week of December 22-26 will bring some Christmas parties, so look for Thomas's return and plenty of joy over his inclusion. Thomas' family will love having him home for the holidays this year. As for Sheila, she may have a blue Christmas without Deacon or anyone else for that matter. The more isolated Sheila gets, the more dangerous she could become. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say the next 3 weeks will bring some unsettling Sheila moments, so stick with us for updates on any disturbing news to come. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers update for Monday, December 8th hints that Steffy Forrester and Brooke Logan Forrester's betrayal will hurt Eric Forrester. Ridge Forrester's lies will also get called out, so let's talk about all the explosive strife at Forrester Creations. It was hurtful and humiliating when Eric got blindsided by that retirement party. That's not the kind of thing you just spring on someone who's been clear about his desire not to walk away from family business. Nevertheless, Eric's being forced to listen to his patronizing loved ones frame this as a victory lap. Everyone's acting like Eric deserves to rest after a job well done, but he thinks he's got a lot more to contribute. Of course, there'll be more worries on Monday's B&B episode about Eric's health. Steffy may pipe up about how heartbreaking it was when they almost lost Eric and beg him to understand that they want to protect his recovery. Brooke will back Ridge up as well, so Eric will think they're traitors who want to make choices for him. Donna Logan Forrester will hopefully have Eric's back, and Daphne Rose is on Eric's side in all this too. However, Eric will mostly just feel betrayed by the people he loves most, and will become increasingly irate as this confrontation heats up. Eric has previously declared that he won't be put out to pasture and will still feel that way on Monday's show, so he'll make a similar comment as he stands against Ridge's retirement demand. Although Eric won't think Ridge ever listens to what he wants, Ridge will disagree with that. Eric will call Ridge out for lying, since if he truly listened, he would have seen how important this was to his dad. Eric is clearly still talented and feels confident he can rise to this challenge. Despite all the concerns about the job being too stressful, Eric may argue that his uncooperative family members are the real problem. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Eric may have to make some updates to his plans and could potentially even go to work somewhere else. So stick with us for any jaw-dropping news that might be brewing. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Eric Forrester may deliver a career shocker and join Spencer Publications with Katie Logan. Could Eric shake things up and leave Ridge Forrester reeling along with everyone else? Katie is feeling disrespected, underappreciated and cast aside at the business she's poured her heart and soul into. Eric is no doubt feeling the same way now that Ridge has rejected his co-designer comeback and thrown a surprise retirement bash at him. At the end of B&B's December 4th episode, Eric took a somber moment to contemplate whether he could really leave behind the company he founded. Although that's not what Eric wants, he may feel he has no choice since Ridge is forcing him out. Meanwhile, Katie almost seems ready to cave in when it comes to Bill Spencer's latest offer. Bill wants Katie to return to Spencer Publications, where she'll get all the respect and appreciation she deserves. What if disgruntled Eric considers making a major career move too? Eric doesn't want to be put out to pasture, so he may consider taking his talents elsewhere and embracing a fresh start. If this Forrester career revival isn't happening and Eric remains against retiring, he might pursue other options. Perhaps Katie could urge Eric to join her at Spencer Publications and get Bill's approval on that idea. You can bet Bill would love to get under Ridge's skin by hiring his father. There's nothing Ridge would hate more than watching Eric go to work for Spencer, so that's reason enough for Bill to make him a job offer. Eric could easily be part of the Eye on Fashion team or pitch in on any other fashion-related projects under the Spencer umbrella. Whatever the case, it might be time for Eric to make a big change for the better. If Eric winds up on Bill's payroll, Ridge may get updates on the news and totally lose it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge and Eric have more disagreements ahead, so stay tuned for all the rising tension. Is this all part of their epic love story, or is this just part of her imagination? At this point, she probably doesn't even know the answer herself. That's what a lot of the bold and the beautiful fans can't help but wonder when it comes to Brooke Logan and her infatuation with Ridge Forrester. Because truth be told, it was never love at first sight. Brooke might have always been in love with Ridge, but he was with another woman while she pursued him. Not only that, but this is the same man who has never told her that he loves her. And it's been years now. As you can imagine, B&B fans had a lot to say about the matter on social media. Some have even said, they always act like Ridge loved Brooke from the moment they saw each other. Brooke was the only one who was infatuated with Ridge from the start. They do have a long history, but when they first met, Ridge hardly paid attention to her. He was involved with the first Caroline at that time. Another fan wrote, "Yeah, it's ridiculous that after 40 years she's still acting like they're meant to be together. If they were really each other's destiny and meant to be together, they wouldn't have gotten divorced as many times as they did. They wouldn't have cheated on each other. Ridge wouldn't be waffling between her and Taylor." And then there was this comment as well. What I always found cringy in the beginning was how Brooke would say, "I love you" to Ridge, and he would never say it back. That is until she made him say it back to her by the Forrester pool one night. "Oh, Brooke, you're so sweet and beautiful. Why do you insist on chasing after this insensitive doofus? Nick can't get here fast enough, if you ask me." Then again, B&B fans will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, drop us a line with your thoughts in our comments section below. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks suggest some twists. Expect Douglas Forrester to return for a wedding. Taylor Hayes is in grave danger. Plus, Sheila Carter-Sharp threatens to ruin Hope Logan's special day. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Before getting to the 2-weekers, let's talk about what is coming up from December 8 to 12, 2025. Eric Forrester was so excited to show Ridge Forrester his new designs. However, Ridge totally dismissed him and then planned a retirement party without even telling him. Eric has no intention of giving up Forrester Creations or walking away from his true love, designing. However, Ridge says that his father has no choice. The one person who might be able to help Eric is Daphne Rose. I wonder if she could persuade Ridge and Steffy Forrester Finnegan that there is another way. There will also be Hope and Liam Spencer's wedding. The ceremony gets underway with Deacon Sharp finally being able to walk his daughter down the aisle. Douglas is also seen with Brooke Logan Forrester at the wedding. As for what else to expect in the upcoming week, Taylor has to deal with a very angry Sheila. The psychologist warns the waitress that crashing Hope's wedding is a crazy idea. Sheila seems to snap and asks if the doctor is calling her crazy. Uh-oh, this does not sound good. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks reveal that fans will see how Deacon reacts if Sheila goes through with her plan. If she actually ruins Hope's wedding day, Deacon will dump Sheila and go straight to Taylor. Hope and Liam might go on a honeymoon to celebrate being married again. Christmas is also coming up. With Eric furious at Ridge, that could complicate the usual holiday plans at the Forrester estate. Everyone is going to be forced to take sides, which could cause a big family feud. However, there is also the chance of some kind of Christmas miracle. As for Daphne, it seems her past could ruin her future with Carter Walton. So stay tuned. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Remy Price could be next to inhabit Luna Nozawa's crazy post. Is Remy going to go berserk after Deke Sharp rejects him for good? Deke thought he had a prince when he got together with Remy. Then he learned about his friendship with Luna that he forbid, and Remy was fine with it. Then Deke found out all the criminal things Remy did to Electra Forrester. Deke saw Remy as a loving partner, one he shared his abode and dreams with. He had no idea of the terrible things rotten Remy was capable of, but he got an earful at FC. After Deke was hired as a designer, Remy showed up to congratulate him and the room fell silent. Electra tore into him for his past transgressions, and Deke was speechless. Remy begged to prove to Deke that he's changed and vowed to go to therapy. A gobsmacked Deke wanted to wait and see what Remy did next, and he has not taken Remy back. We predict Remy is struggling without Deke to keep him occupied. Add to that the fact that his only other friend, Luna, is dead, and Remy seems to be all alone in the world. Remy is vulnerable to bad influences, and that is exactly what soon-to-be spurned Sheila Sharp is. Sheila, too, is in a position to show that she's changed. But can a tiger ever really camouflage their stripes? We predict that Sheila has a fit when she finds out that Deacon Sharp is flirting heavily with Taylor. Do you see where this is going? Sheila is Luna's mom, and she and Remy have had some soul-bearing talks about being bad. Red-hot B&B spoilers tease that both Remy and Sheila have major hurdles ahead. Will the once villains return to form and maybe form an alliance against the haters? Tell us what you want to have happen, B&B fans. The holidays are here, and The Bold and the Beautiful always pulls out all the stops on the soap, including the return of fan faves. Cast rumors have hinted since Deke Sharp arrived that his mom could be returning. Is Adrienne France making an unexpected comeback as Amber Moore this month? Keep reading to find out. Coming home for the holidays is a recurring theme on TV. Will Deke Sharp's mom pop up this year? When Deke was introduced a few months ago, it was revealed that he was the son of Deacon Sharp and Amber Moore. Technically, Amber stole Deke when he was a baby from her dying sister, but that's a whole other story. For over a decade, rumors have hinted that Amber was coming back to the CBS soap. The iconic character could make Sheila Carter shiver in her boots. In the 90s and early 2000s, Amber Moore was wreaking havoc on the Forrester family and Deacon. Adrienne France's character was one that fans loved to hate, and her return would be a big deal. Deke Sharp hasn't talked about his relationship with his family much. It's unclear if he is even still in contact with Amber. Deke and Amber could be on good terms and share a happy reunion for the holidays. Maybe he will invite her over for a turkey drumstick and fill her in on his problems with Remy Price. Another possibility is Amber hears that her long-lost fake son is living in Los Angeles and working at Forrester Creations, and she ambushes him. Will Deke get caught up in the holiday cheer and give his aunt, fake mom, a chance? Or will he send her packing? Do you miss Adrienne France on the CBS soap? The Bold and the Beautiful is making it really hard for fans to root for Ridge Forrester on the CBS soap. Eric Forrester's son has always had legions of die-hard fans, but general consensus on the internet is it's getting harder to justify supporting the character. Why are the soap writers making Ridge so unlikable on B&B? Keep reading to find out what's coming up with Thorsten Kaye's character. Possible bold spoilers down below. A new promo for next week shows Ridge Forrester having a heated debate with his father, Eric Forrester. A few years ago, the father and son went to war over their family company and ended up having a fashion showdown. Eric Forrester barely survived the feud and would have passed away if Dr. John Finnegan didn't save the day. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint the father and son will battle again over Eric Forrester's retirement. Ridge's upcoming scenes aren't settling well with fans on social media. Rather than having a constructive conversation, it seems like Ridge is trying to bully his father. We can all agree the Forrester patriarch deserves a little more respect from his son than he is getting. This isn't the first time Ridge's actions have let down his fans recently. When Ridge married Brooke Logan, fans pointed out how cruel it was to crap on Taylor Hayes' wedding dreams and marry her rival a few hours later. Taylor took the wedding shade like a champ and seems to be moving on, but nobody would blame her if she didn't. It seems like Ridge Forrester treats Brooke like a queen and everyone else in his life like peasants. Even his own father. Do you agree that it is getting hard to root for Ridge on B&B? Are the writers making Thorsten Kaye's character the most hated on the soap? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and keep checking back here on Celebrating the Soaps for more bold and the beautiful spoilers and news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal. Henry Samiri will return as Douglas Forrester just in time for Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's wedding day. Let's talk about Douglas' comeback and what it'll mean for the marriage festivities. Liam and Hope's nuptials will kick off during the week of December 8 to 12, which will pave the way for Douglas's return. Thomas Forrester will ensure that Douglas makes it back to Los Angeles so he can watch his adoptive mom tie the knot. There was a time when Douglas was rooting for Hope and Thomas's happy ending, but he accepted his dad's relationship with Paris Buckingham before it fell apart. Douglas is getting older and should be mature enough to realize Liam is the man Hope wants. There's a good chance Douglas will share a private moment with Hope before the big event so he can share his true feelings. Douglas may assure Hope that Liam is a great guy and that he only wants her to be happy. Hope will likely get Douglas's blessing before she walks down the aisle, which should make her special day even more special. Douglas will ultimately sit next to Brooke Logan Forrester at the ceremony, which Beth Spencer will officiate. Hope's heart will be full and grateful to have both Beth and Douglas there to cheer her on. It's nice that Henry Samiri could squeeze Douglas's B&B return into his busy schedule. Of course, Kelly Spencer will also make a wedding appearance to support Liam as he prepares to marry the woman of his dreams. Liam feels like it's really going to last this time with Hope, so let's hope he's right. Unfortunately, drama could be brewing if Sheila Sharp crashes the wedding as expected, but there'll still be some blissful scenes before disaster potentially strikes. Are you glad Henry Samiri will return as Douglas Forrester for Hope and Liam's nuptials? Do you think Liam and Hope are truly meant to be? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Hope and Liam's wedding will come with some curveballs, so stay tuned for updates on all the shocking news ahead. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint at some major moments during the week of December 8-12, not to mention some interesting casting news. So, who's coming and who's going in the land of LA over the next 5 days? Time to find out. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of December 8 to 12 remind fans that Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's wedding will take place, so viewers should expect to see some cute guests arrive for the festivities. Of course, Jordan Ariza will get more airtime as she plays Sweet Beth Logan. The little girl has a very special role in the ceremony, officiating her parents' wedding, so there will be a ton of precious moments up ahead. Plus, after some time off canvas, Douglas Forrester will come back to Los Angeles for Lope's wedding, as young actor Henry Joseph Samiri returns. Will Hope and Liam's nuptials go off without a hitch? Not if Sheila Carter has anything to do with it. Plus, when do soap opera weddings ever go smoothly, right? The bold and the beautiful fans can also expect to see more of Kelly Spencer this coming week, as Sophia Perez will be back on screen. She'll likely be there to support her dad on his wedding day, too. In addition, Donna Logan Forrester will get more airtime, played by actress Jennifer Garris. Right now, her husband, Eric Forrester, is dealing with some drama as his son, Ridge Forrester, tries to edge him out of his own company, Forrester Creations. As such, Donna will support Eric and chime in on the situation. What storyline are you looking forward to most during the week of December 8-12? Who are you looking forward to seeing the most? Comment below.